What up, El Paso? It's your favorite bearded ball guy. Hey, folks, today we're going to be talking about the top 6 things you should do or not do when buying a new home. All right, let's do this. So the first thing on the list, folks, is going to be your credit report. What you want to do is call a couple of the credit bureaus, ask for your free, that's right, your free credit report. Now, some of those bureaus are going to try to sell you their service. It's up to you if you want to do that, but you don't have to get your credit report. It's a law that you're allowed to have one free from each credit bureau once a year. So get it, review it, check for any errors. If you see something that shouldn't be there, start contesting it. If it's totally out of the blue, start talking to the credit bureaus. If it's something that you have, but you're like, wait, I'm pretty sure I paid it, give a call to that company and say, hey, you know what, guys, I paid you guys a couple of months ago, and let them start doing the research. You're gonna wanna do some research. So if you have proof of that payment, hopefully you did it electronically so you can easily go to your bank statement and find that payment. Number 2, folks, is cash. How much cash do you have? So in the past, people used to think you need 20% of the purchase amount. Having 20% is great. That means you're immediately going to be having some equity in your home, but you don't have to. First-time buyers, for example, lenders are asking you to have 3.5% of the amount that you're borrowing to have cash to do your down payment. Now, keep in mind, there isn't just your down payment, okay? There's processing fees that the title company charges you. Who's the title company? Title company is the middleman who process the transaction. They're gonna check the deed. They're gonna make sure that everything is correct on the title. They're gonna process the new deed, record it with the county, with your information as well, and all that does cost. So on average, they do charge about 3%. But that's also going to include other things that you're going to be needing, like, for example, for your inspection and your appraisal. So having 7%, play it safe, 7 to 10% is good to have. Number three is real estate agent. Get yourself a good real estate agent, folks. It's really important to get yourself a good real estate agent. Someone who's going to walk you between A and Z, not just A to B. Okay, someone that's going to be working for you and not for themselves and their personal interests. They're going to fight for you when it comes to negotiation. They're going to do what is best for you and your family. Someone that's going to be there through the whole process. Someone that if you don't qualify at first, they're still checking up. They help you get into a program to make sure you get to that point that you do qualify for a home. And they're going to be there when you're done. They're going to be there afterwards in case they're going to follow up, see how you're doing, how's the house doing, things of that nature. That's a good real estate agent, folks. Number 4, mortgage companies. So there's banks, there's credit unions, there's mortgage companies. Best thing to do is shop around. And it's not just who's got the cheapest interest rate. You also want to see things like fees. Company A may have really cheap interest rates, but you might be surprised at how much fees they're going to be charging you up front. So that's really important. And also you want to see what specials or programs they have. Do they have a first-time buyers program? Do they have a first responders program? Maybe you're in education. Do they have something for teachers? You'll be surprised. And sometimes the specials are going to be periodically throughout the year. So you do want to check up on that. Also look at the reviews. Look at the reviews. So number 5, folks, open houses. I love open houses. I love going to them. I love hosting them. But one of the things you want to be careful is giving out too much information about yourself, about what you qualify for, how you truly feel about the house. You know, in case you don't play poker, it's just like a poker game. You gotta have a poker face in there. Don't run in there and be like, oh my God, this is the most beautiful house I wanted. Whatever it takes, I want that house. No, you don't want to do that, folks. I do that sometimes, but don't do that. Folks, last but not least, number 6 is home inspection. Do not skip on a home inspection. Your good real estate agent's going to tell you that. They're going to make sure to get you a good inspector. You're going to check everything from the roof to the foundation, from the rooter to the tutor, from the back to the front and every wall and in between. They're going to check from the rock wall fencing outside all the way to the driveway up front. They're going to check units from your AC units, your heating units. They're going to tell you if it's not doing its job right, not necessarily what's wrong with it, but they'll say, hey, you know what, it's not cooling the way it's supposed to. You should get it serviced, or the seller should get it serviced. That way, when you get the report, your inspector is going to go through it with you, and your agent should go through it with you. That way you guys can write down any repairs you guys may want, start negotiating, maybe even prices if you want. Folks, if you have any other questions or concerns, call your favorite bearded bald guy. Peace.